High above the majestic mountain peaks, a mighty golden eagle soars through the endless sky, free and unbound by the limitations of the earth below. On a steep rocky cliff, a fierce wind blows past a wild eagle's nest, accidentally dislodging one small egg from its safe resting place. The egg tumbles softly down the grassy slopes, rolling safely into the warm straw of a quiet farmyard chicken coop far below the mountain. A gentle mother hen cares for her nest, unaware that among her smooth white eggs lies a mysterious, larger egg waiting to hatch soon. One sunny morning, the large egg cracks open, revealing a tiny, dark eaglet who looks around with bright, curious eyes at his strange surroundings. The little eaglet joins the tiny yellow chicks, copying their movements as they learn to peck at the dusty ground, searching for little seeds. As time passes, the young eaglet named Leo grows larger and stronger, yet he continues to walk awkwardly among the farm chickens every day. Leo scratches the muddy soil with his sharp, curved talons, constantly trying his best to fit in with the rest of the farm flock. Old Barnaby, the proud, elderly rooster, walks past Leo with confidence, teaching him how to puff his chest and behave like a proper farm rooster. When Leo attempts to crow loudly like Barnaby, he produces a strange, low screech instead, making the nearby chickens cluck with light laughter. Feeling somewhat out of place, Leo rests near the wooden fence, wondering why he feels so different from everyone else in the farmyard. A sudden breeze sweeps through the farm, and Leo instinctively spreads his broad brown wings, feeling a strange surge of energy inside him. Old Barnaby steps forward quickly, reminding Leo that chickens stay low to the ground and should never dream of flying into the air. Wanting to obey, Leo flaps his large wings heavily, rising only a few inches before landing clumsily back into the dry dirt floor. Shaking dust from his feathers, Leo accepts Barnaby's words, believing that he is simply a heavy and clumsy chicken who belongs on the ground. As the golden sun sets, the chickens form a neat line to enter the coop, and Leo follows quietly behind them with a low head. Inside the dimly lit coop, Leo peers through a wooden crack, gazing longingly at the vast night sky filled with millions of bright stars. Morning arrives with fresh sunlight, and the farmyard comes alive as the chickens scatter across the yard, searching for their morning food. Leo follows his companions obediently, yet deep within his heart, an undeniable feeling tells him that there must be more to life. Suddenly, a massive shadow glides across the sunlit ground, instantly silencing the lively farmyard as every bird freezes in complete silence. High above in the clear blue sky, a grand golden eagle glides effortlessly on warm air currents without even flapping its mighty wings. Leo looks up, his eyes widening in pure wonder as he beholds the magnificent bird soaring with total freedom across the vast heavens. The grand eagle turns gracefully near the mountain ridge, its golden feathers shining like brilliant gold against the bright blue open sky. Leo turns to old Barnaby and asks softly, "What magnificent creature is that, capable of touching the clouds with such incredible grace?" Barnaby shakes his head solemnly and replies, "That is an eagle, the king of birds. Do not waste time dreaming. We are only chickens." Leo lowers his gaze to the soil, yet he cannot forget the majestic sight of the flying eagle lingering deep in his mind. Later that evening, while the rest of the flock slumbers peacefully, Leo steps out of the quiet coop alone into the cool air. He walks slowly toward the boundary fence, staring up at the distant dark mountains where the wild eagles rule the sky. The next morning, a stray dog bursts into the farmyard barking loudly, causing utter panic among the terrified chickens as they scatter wildly. While the others flee in fear, Leo stands his ground firmly, feeling a sudden spark of protective courage rising up inside his chest. Leo opens his massive wings fully, standing tall and fierce as the surprised dog stops dead in its tracks, intimidated by Leo's power. With one heavy beat of his wings, Leo creates a powerful gust of wind that frightens the dog, sending it running back into the trees. The chickens cheer from the safety of the coop, but Barnaby warns Leo once more not to act like something he is not meant to be. Leo looks at the small farmyard and realizes that his journey cannot continue inside these restrictive wooden walls any longer. Pushing open the wooden farm gate, Leo takes his very first step into the outside world, leaving his old life behind. He treks up a steep, grassy mountain path, feeling the cool, high-altitude wind rushing past his feathers with inviting warmth. Looking back down from the hill, Leo sees the farmyard shrinking into a tiny box, realizing how small his world used to be. An old, majestic eagle lands quietly on a high rock nearby, observing Leo with calm, wise eyes that seem to understand everything. The elder eagle speaks warmly, asking Leo why a creature born for the highest sky is walking slowly on the ground like a chicken. Leo replies humbly, explaining that he was raised in a farmyard and lacks the ability to fly high into the open heavens. The wise elder smiles gently and guides Leo toward a still pool of clear mountain water resting silently between the rocks. Leo leans over the clear water and beholds his true reflection for the very first time. Sharp eyes, a strong beak, and noble features. Shock fills Leo's heart as he realizes the truth. He was never a chicken at all, but a magnificent eagle built for greatness. The elder eagle speaks clearly, telling Leo that his mind kept him grounded, but his true identity has always belonged to the sky. Spreading its massive wings, the elder eagle leaps into the air, riding the swift mountain winds with effortless mastery and confidence. Leo approaches the steep edge of the cliff, looking down at the immense valley below with a mixture of fear and growing excitement. He takes a deep breath, casting away every doubt, fear, and limiting belief that held him captive during his years on the farm. Opening his magnificent wings wide to the mountain breeze, Leo prepares to embrace the destiny he was truly created for. With a strong push from his legs, Leo leaps bravely off the cliff, surrendering himself completely to the open blue air. For a terrifying moment, he plummets downward, his wings fluttering frantically as old habits attempt to pull him back into fear. Flying beside him, the elder eagle shouts encouragement, urging Leo to trust his wings and let the wind carry his weight. Leo calms his mind, stretching his wide wings flat and steady, allowing the rising air currents to lift him upward naturally. Instantly, the wind catches his wings, shooting him high into the sky as he learns to glide smoothly across the heavens. A surge of pure joy overflows from his heart, and Leo lets out a glorious eagle call that echoes across the vast mountains. Higher and higher he climbs, soaring far above the highest clouds and viewing the vast world spread out beneath him. Gliding over the distant farmyard, the chickens look up in total wonder, watching the magnificent eagle fly with unmatched freedom. Old Barnaby smiles quietly from below, realizing that the awkward bird they raised was always destined to rule the sky. Leo dances through the sunbeams alongside his elder mentor, feeling fully alive as he masters the art of high flight. Flying into the glowing golden sunset, Leo leaves behind his past limitations, embracing his true identity with confidence and pride. Remember, your environment does not define your destiny. You were born to soar high, so unlock your true potential today.